Alright, got my Cybernet all-in-one computer. Only thing is just this crack right here, but that's fine. No big deal. Don't affect the function of the system at all. Got a little scuffs here and there, but that's fine. These were made just for like offices and doctors' buildings. The heating vent. This is supposed to be a DVD burner here. I guess this one didn't have one. SD port, two more USBs, and the power. Let's see if it runs here. I got upgrade. I have upgrades for this. Hope that they work. I don't know if they will or not. All right, I will continue after I get this thing rebooted. All right, stay tuned.
And we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like
Two
to
built-in
stay quiet,
speakers.
just select the little microphone icon towards
They
the bottom
loaded
of
Windows
your
10 on it. And you give me
If you need an
a
assistive
key
screen
code
reader,
for it.
Press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in.
That's the whole computer. Just my mouse and keyboard
Sent to the United States.
and built in.
Is that right?
Yes. I guess there's got a built-in mic.
Your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that? Do you also type with another?
Just hurry up and get through this
Now
part.
let's get
See
you
what we
connected to
have.
a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible.
Push pause.
How about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
Be back. Alright, I went back to reloaded Windows 11, the newest version on here. Because I didn't want to go step by step by sign up my email and make a pin. They force you to do that. On here you can do offline account still. And so far, this is not the keyboard I ordered. I ordered a keyboard that's Celeron, Intel Celeron 1155 with 8 gigs of memory with 250 gig hard drive. This thing has a solid state drive in it. It keeps on having a badge of i5 on it. And with no DVD burner. The other one had the DVD burner, but that's okay. Let's see what's actually on here after I run through the steps here. Be back. Okay, it is a Celeron G3010, 2 gigahertz, 8 gigs of memory. That's a Sandy Bridge. Okay. Now we're going to try to upgrade it now for some parts. We'll show you the parts pretty soon. Alright. Windows 11. Do some testing later. See what happens. Not too bad. Alright, here's the upgrades. SK Hynix. And it's called SATA 512 gigabyte module, solid state drive, a 1 terabyte hard drive for backup storage, an i7 3770T. See if it will work. This is the biggest you can get for this if it does work. IC graphite thermal pad, so I don't have to do any repasting 100 times. It's going to be permanent inside the machine. Uh, 16 gigabytes of memory, 1600 megahertz. Crucial. See if that will work also in it. I have another part coming, but that's going to be a special surprise. And see how this goes. Alright. I will actually benchmark this first to see how it goes. I know it's only a Celeron, but yeah. Let's give this a try. Just waiting for this drivers install. Why I think this will work with Ivy Bridge without BIOS update, because it's a H61 chipset built in, and the H61 chipset can handle Sandy Bridge or Ivy Bridge without a BIOS update. I look on their drivers and chipset paperwork of Intel, and they have this check marked in green for compatibility. If it was probably H60, it would not work just with Ivy Bridge. I'm not Ivy Bridge, but Sandy Bridge for H60. This is a H61 chipset. Yeah, so it will automatically work with Ivy Bridge. Using the Snappy Driver installer. Later on, I can redo the windows and get the information for the drivers, because I have a driver backup, and I'm gonna make my own WIM system for this computer. So in case I need to do a fresh install, I already got all the drivers implanted into Windows 11, so I don't have to track them down. Make its own CD disk. So far, so good. And maybe later I'm going to take out one of my Wi-Fi cards as an AC out of this little Lenovo netbook. It has an AC instead of standard Wi-Fi. See, I get better results, better speeds out of internet. Okay, I'm going to let it do its thing, and then switch everything over. Okay, got the benchmarks up here. This is Intel Celeron 530T, Sandy Bridge 35 water, up to 2 gigahertz, 8 gigs of memory, Intel HD graphics, Sandy Bridge GT1, 2011. See what the 1 gigabyte of C drive. Before I switch all the parts out here. I'm going to pause it here until it finishes. Alright, there's the hard drive disk mark. Now I'm going to switch everything out. I'm not going to do no center benchmark, because that's going to just fall flat on its face. And I will be right back for more. Now I'm going to upgrade it. Upgrade next. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's the inside. CPU, RAM, and a cheap ass solid state drive that's only 233 megabytes per speed. Which it says is Apple or something like that in the BIOS. But it's pretty good for just a plain old drive to try out stuff. can't complain much, you know. I mean, you can't find these computers everywhere, just on eBay, pretty much used. Under there's a MSATA long, and here's the Wi-Fi part. It's the a shorter module. Citrino, Advanced, and wireless. So I'm going to take that out, put my AC in there, see if the AC works. Yeah, we'll do the CPU last of the upgrades. Just make sure everything else works. And then look, there's unpopulated 2.0 port, so you can put a little dongle in there. There's no DVD drive here. Got SATA cables to it. The COM port. Some type of cable ribbon. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Probably start with the memory first and boot it up. I'm not going to put the back plate back on. It's just regular screws like for a laptop. This is made out of metal. Alright, I'm going to try the memory modules first and work myself up. Okay, I got the new RAM module sticks in, which are 16 gigabytes, 1600 megahertz from Crucial. I'll just put those in, see if it will work on that kit. If not, oh well, it's cheap enough anyway. Alright, I'm going to flip her over and turn her on. The fan right there, heat sink goes through there, blows out the hot air, which is pretty silent. Alright, the moment of truth, see if they will see the memory boot into. Alright, shut this here. Hopefully it works. Yay! I think it's only going to see 1333 megahertz because this is a Sandy Bridge. Sandy Bridge only do 1333 megahertz. Well, Ivy Bridge can go up to 1600. So far, so good. Alright, let's see here. CP. See here. Memory. Yep, 16 gigabytes. 532. I think that's 1300. Where's my calculator? 532 times 2. Yeah, not quite. It's like 1100. It's kind of weird. Well, that should be right. Yeah, but if it's round 600. If it was 600, then it'd be times 2. That'd be 1300. Okay. So the memory works up to 16 gigs now. I can check. It's positive this can do 16 gigs on the ZPC-H6 by Cybernet. Maybe I can fix that. Or not, that's okay too. Okay, let's do the next upgrade. See here, which one I want to go for? CPU is going to be last. Oh yeah, I was going to do my Wi-Fi one. And when I switch out hard drives, I have to reload Windows back to that. So, okay, let's do the Wi-Fi part. Okay, I got the new Wi-Fi module installed. It is the, hold on. Oh, there it is. AC7260 wireless module. It's a lot better than the other one, was just an N model. This should give a lot better boost on Wi-Fi internet connectivity. Alright, see if that works. Go ahead and test that now. Alright, I have to come back to that Wi-Fi adapter. Seemed like it was working, then I installed the driver, it quit working. So I'm going to go ahead and install the SSD mSATA into the thing and redo Windows. And just don't do the drivers for that Wi-Fi adapter, just do Windows Update drivers. See how that comes. Alright. See you pretty soon. Alright, after you remove the heatsink, you got the processor, and you got the other slot for mSATA at the full length. It looks like I need to find the screw. I got a couple extra ones, I think, somewhere around here, that the kids didn't mess with them. Somewhere up there, probably. Alright, well, let me find the screw, come back, put that mSATA in. Alright, be back. Alright, there's my SK Hynix mSATA 512 gigabyte SSD card installed in the SATA port. mSATA, yep. That's going to be the new boot drive. I'm going to put this back on it, which is kind of weird. They got a little bang pad. But I got that graphite, so I'm going to just take this off. Or actually, I should just try that, probably. Alright. Go ahead and put this back together and see if it works as a boot drive. Because the old one's up there. Alright. Alright, I located the 512 gigabyte mSATA drive. I will now format it, put Windows 11 back in it, and I'm going to go ahead and try that i7 chip. Alright, just want to show that to you. Thank you. Alright, we're booting into Windows off that mSATA 512 gigabyte drive. Alright. If it's still slow, that means it's probably set on IDE in the BIOS, so I'll change that later after I get everything else set up and ready to go. Alright, more to come. Alright, got the i7 3770T 2.5 gigahertz installed. Let's see if it's going to work. Alright.